The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Rivaldo. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo stood his ground, tries one from range! That had everyone off their seats.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rummenigge, this is promising. Cruyff. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
This is a promising build-up. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pedri, this might spell danger. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He has found a way through. Oh, Cruyff! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cruyff just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Gangwon with the corner, there first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bale. It's Bale! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too...
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Please be
and that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Barcelona looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Rivaldo! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Barcelona find a position of real strength now. And they win it back again. Fermin.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Nice sequence of passes this. And he is and Messi!
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that is a little undercooked. Beckenbauer has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he thumps it clear. Ambrosini.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That is a brilliant interception. Pedri. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And it's Bale. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Cruyff. Fermin venturing down the left. He's in a great position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Rivaldo. Oh, good take in a good area. Fermin. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Cruyff. Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Gang one are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Gang one, maybe down, and Cruyff! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, what a mistake! Messi! And it's come back out to him. And that's a good finish. Deep into injury time. That's that, the end. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Bale picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Is only allowed in areas shown on this map.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Tim?
Barcelona definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
So many thanks to Jim Beck.